Bore da, good morning. How are you this morning? It's Monday. It always is when I come on, isn't it? I don't know why that's a surprise to me. And another week starts. It's a funny old life when you start a new role, and some things have changed a lot and some things haven't changed at all. And finding a balance between those two things is a little bit weird, to be honest. And then there are some people who I don't know very well are expecting me to do great things immediately, and others who expect things to carry on as they always have. And I don't know where I sit in any of that. And I don't know if you ever have moments where you're not quite sure who's expecting what from you, and you're not quite, the direction is not ready to move, but there's a sense that there's something coming. That's right where I am. And it's not a bad place to be. It's just a reminder to me that I don't do things in my own strength or my own time. This is all in God's strength and time. And that's really what I wanted to share with you today, because I think sometimes we kind of push ourselves forward, we work hard, we go beyond our tiredness levels, and I'm not sure that's very healthy. In fact, I know it's not. And I had a lovely reading in my daily readings on Saturday. And I thought, I share that with you this week because it's a wonderful reminder to me, and hopefully to you, or some of you at least, that it's okay to just take a moment and step back slightly. We always think we need to be pushing forwards, and just now and again to be leaning backwards just a little bit gives us a slightly better view, perhaps, actually, but also just lets us lean back into the arms of God that are holding us, and we can find out where we're at, because if we know where we're at, we're in a better place to go out and be where God wants us at. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? So I'm going to read this little bit to you. It's from the theologian and hymn writer and man extraordinaire Horatius Bonar, who was around an awfully long time ago and wrote some beautiful, beautiful hymns. And he's got this little word of wisdom for us today. So I'm going to read it to you and see where you go with it. He says this. Oh, I'm getting it out of the Celtic Daily Prayer Book. So you know how my prayer life is. I dip in and out of various different resources, and this one has been on my mind this week. And so this was the reading for January the 20th. And I thought it's okay that we're on the 22nd. We can still do it, and I'll share it with you. Hey, there we are. Here we go. In one single quiet hour of prayer, the soul will often make more progress than in days of company with others. It is in the desert that the eye gets the clearest, simplest view of eternal certainties. It is in his presence alone. It is then that the soul gathers in wondrous refreshment and power and energy. And so it is also in this way that we become truly useful to others. It is when coming out fresh from communion with God that we go forth to do his work successfully. In nearness to God, we get our vessels so filled with blessing that when we come forth, we cannot contain it to ourselves, but must, as by a blessed necessity, pour it out whithersoever we go. Aside from liking the word whithersoever, I'm not sure that's used in common English anymore, is it? What a wonderful word, whithersoever. I just love that idea that by going close into God in quiet, we restore, we refresh, we refill ourselves, so that when we go back out, we can't help but let it pour out of us. We can't contain God. He just needs to be out there. And it's a reminder to me that it's okay to take a moment of prayer. Of course, we do everything in God's strength, not our own. But in addition to just take those pauses and see them as moments of refreshment and moments of reconnecting with God, so that we can be confident that when we go out, it is his spirit we pour out, not our own agendas. I know you know all of that. It's not rocket science, is it? But sometimes I need to be reminded of it, and if I need it, I'm fairly confident that there are a few others who need that reminder too. And it never hurts to find out that even if you didn't need the reminder, you're doing it right. Right, I'm going to go now. I hope you have a good week. You know where I am, and have a good one. Don't forget to make a bit of space for God. Lots of love and God bless to you. Bye bye.